welcome to Avengers Baseball on MLB The Show 22. I'm RC Robbin. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. For a moment, imagine if the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were to play Major League Baseball against legends past and present. And then imagine a 162-game regular season on MLB The Show. That's what you'd have right here. As you can see on the screen, the Avengers, the Hollywood Avengers, have been wedged into the American League West Division. It's the middle of April in this full season franchise. Avengers have played 13 games. They're 11-2. They have a 3.5 game lead over the 8-6 Texas Rangers. Next game in the schedule, Maershala Ali, who will soon be Blade, the reboot in the MCU, is going to face Jared Eichhoff. MCU leads this series at Seattle 1-0. They won game one of this 3-game set on the road, 6-0 yesterday. Hello, Sonic. Welcome to the live stream. We're just about to get started. Play next game. Play full game. It's a simulation on the road at T-Mobile Park. Broadcast. I don't like regional theme. We'll make it the show theme. Maershala Ali is on the mound. Let's go. Let's start it up. As, of course, you well know, Mr. Sonic the Hedgehog, I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases, let the computer run the bases for me. And at the moment, the difficulty setting for hitting and pitching on MLB The Show 22 is set to Hall of Fame, which is not the top difficulty setting, that's legendary, but Hall of Fame is one notch below it. So I'm going to rock with that difficulty setting for a while, see what happens. We are live here on MLB The Show 22 as the Hollywood Avengers visit the Seattle Mariners here in T-Mobile Park. Oh yeah! On the mound for the Mariners, Jared Eichhoff making his third start of the season. No record as of yet. 3.75 earned run average. He will face Spider-Man Tom Holland hitting .264. Tom has 4 homers and 6 RBIs. First pitch of the ball game. Went a little too far, couldn't hold back the swing. Count as no balls and 1 strike on the inside fastball. Mariners are 1-13 so far on the season. Chased a high fastball. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Holland. Strike 3 called, couldn't hold back the swing. And there's 1 away here in the top of the first. Next up, Brie Larson hitting .204 on the season. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Rops, oh, that's a line drive, but right at Dante Bichette in right field for out number 2. Hit it on the nose, Captain Marvel did, but right at the defender. Next up, Chris Hemsworth, .377. Fastball outside, ball 1. He has 3 homers and 9 RBIs, plays first base and Thor in the MCU. Couldn't hold back on the slider, down and away. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulls the fastball high and deep, but fouled on the left field line, out of play. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Thor, Odin's son. Misses outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the first, no score. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is the catcher, Dave Bautista. Here comes the full count pitch. And he pops it up in the infield. Charging is the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Jared Eichhoff. Half inning played here at T-Mobile Park. It is the Hollywood Avengers 0. Seattle Mariners coming to bat. Leading off for the Mariners, Jimmy Rollins, .233, 2 homers for 5 RBIs. Maershala Ali, the man who will play Blade. Fastball in there, strike 1. Avengers are 11-2 on the season, good for first place in the American League West. Slider high. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls it back 1-2. And Rollins pulls it high and deep down the right field line, out of play. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center. Racing over is the center fielder. Richard Madden makes the catch. 1 away. Couldn't quite get it in the gap. Mariners line up. Jimmy Rollins is at short. Duke Snider's at second. Dante Bichette is in right. Ryan Howard is at first. Jose Altuve is at second. Jason Kendall's the catcher. Chris Bryant is the third baseman, and Tyrone Taylor is in left with the DH batting ninth. Duke Snider, 207, center fielder. Fastball in there, strike 1. Duke has 2 homers and 4 RBIs. That ball's deep. Liu goes back to track, looking up. Solo shot for Duke Snider. 1-0 lead for Seattle here in the bottom of the first. Maershala Ali serves a changeup right down the middle. Snider makes him pay. Next up, Dante Bichette, 283 on the season. Pulls it deep, but curling out of play for strike 1. Grounder, first base line foul ball. Count no balls and 2 strikes to Bichette. Deep fly ball to the left. Near the line is Dr. Stephen Strange. Makes the catch 2 away. Two down, up steps the hefty first baseman, Ryan Howard. 250 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs after 13 games. Slicing the other way, Cumberbatch there to make the catch and retire the side, but a solo shot from Duke Snider, and the Mariners lead 1-0 after 1 inning. This is MLB The Show 22. We go to the top of the second. Up steps Dave Bautista, hitting .474. He has 5 homers and 10 RBIs. Slider off the plate, ball 1. 5 homers in his last 6 games. Fouls off the fastball. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Dave Bautista plays Drax the Destroyer. Deep fly ball to center, but playable for Duke. In front of the warning track, he makes the catch for out number 1 here in the top of the second inning. Next up, Richard Madden, 295, 4 homers, 8 RBIs. Richard Madden plays Icarus in the movie The Eternals. Pops it upstairs behind home plate, out of play. 4 strike 1. 5 for his last 11 at the .455 clip. Slider off the plate, count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Patrick Johnson is the home plate umpire. Here comes the 1-1 from Eichhoff. Chases a high fastball, count is 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty, top of the second, 1-0 Seattle. Fouls off the high fastball. The at-bat will continue. Grounder, third base line, foul ball. Grounder to third. Fielded. Fires. Got him. 2 away. Nice play by the third baseman. 2 down, bases empty. Up steps Benedict Cumberbatch. 385. No homers, 2 RBIs. Left-handed hitter. Playing left field today. And that's a deep drive. Oh, that ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo, and we have ourselves a tie ball game. The first Major League home run for the Sorcerer Supreme, Benedict Cumberbatch. 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the second. Check that, top of the second. Here's the replay. Oof. Just kept going. The late, great Chadwick Boseman steps up to the plate, hitting .229 on the season. Fastball low, ball 1. 229, no homers, 3 RBIs on the season. Black Panther. Misses inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Fouls off the high fastball. Count is 2-1. Grounded foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases empty. 1-1 tie here in the second inning. Swing and a miss. Inside fastball. And the side is retired. But a solo shot from Benedict Cumberbatch. And this is a tie ball game here at T-Mobile Park. This is Avengers baseball. We go to bottom of the second. Jose Altuve is hitting .204, no homers, 2 RBIs on the season.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Fouls off the slider. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Altuve. Line drive to center, playable for Icarus, makes the catch 1 away. Next up, catcher Jason Kendall, .267, a homer and 4 RBIs. Outside corner, strike 1. And he hits a high fly ball to left. There is Cumberbatch. And there are 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the second. Next up, third baseman Chris Bryant, .298, 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Fastball in there, 95 on the radar gun. Bryant is 6 for his last 16. That's a .375 clip. 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the second. Pop up, foul territory, charging is the third baseman. He will not get there. The count will be no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The inside 2-seam fastball. And the side is retired. 1.5 complete. No, check that. 2 innings complete. 1-1 tie. Welcome to the live stream, Mr. Outlander. Let's go. So we go to the top of the third inning. Simu Liu, Shang Chi, hitting a .167. He does have a homer and 6 RBIs on the season, but he's gotten off to a slow start overall. Curveball inside, ball 1. Shang Chi, the right fielder today. And that's a deep drive. It's got a chance. It's Gonzo. That's a solo shot by the man with the 10 rings, Shang Chi. Simu Liu hits his 2nd homer of the season. And it's a 2-1 lead for the Hollywood Avengers. You're good luck, Mr. Outlander. You are good luck. Oh, yeah. Let's watch the replay. Pow. Distance 374. Next up is the switch hitter Anthony Mackie, who had 2 home runs in yesterday's game. Fastball high, ball 1. .225, 3 homers, 8 RBIs on the season. He is the new Captain America, plays shortstop. And he pops it up in the infield, left side. There is the third baseman to make the catch for out number 1 here in the top of the third. Lineup will turn over. Tom Holland struck out in his first at-bat. Spider-Man steps in there for plate appearance number 2. Swing and a miss over the top, strike 1. Jams him. Deep fly ball to right center field, but playable for Duke Snider. Makes the catch. 2 away. 2-0 no, check that. 2-1 MCU, pardon me. Here with 2 outs and bases empty. Up steps Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, who's 0 for 6 in this series. She lined out in her first at-bat. Fastball low. Ball 1. In the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
In there, count as 2 balls, 1 strike. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Yanks it foul. Count will even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 2-1 lead for the Avengers. Out in front of the slider, pulls it down the right field line, and the at-bat will stay at 2-2. High, full count. On deck is Thor, Odin's son, Thor Love and Thunder. There are 2 outs. Here comes a full count pitch from Eichhoff. Grounded through the right side. It is a 2-out single for Brie Larson. And this half inning will continue for the Hollywood Avengers. Just a ground ball with eyes between first and second. Sometimes that's all you need. So next up is Chris Hemsworth, 0 for 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Brie isn't going anywhere. So the count is 1 ball and no strike to Thor. Fastball low, 2 balls and no strikes. Chris has 9 runs scored in his last 7 games.
Ball 3.
3 balls and no strikes. On deck is Dave Bautista with his .462 average. Will Chris Hemsworth swing on 3-0? No, he will not. I put the controller down, taking a pitch. Ball 4, so there'll be a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. First and second for Dave Bautista. Eichhoff lost the strike zone. So let's see what happens with Drax at the plate. That's a drive to center, but playable. On the warning track, makes the catch to retire the side. But a solo shot by Shang Chi gives the Avengers the lead after 2.5. It's the Avengers 2, the Seattle Mariners 1. We go to the bottom of the third. Tyrone Taylor steps up to the plate. $176 is his batting average. 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Maershala Ali deals. Grounds it foul near the camera well. Strike 1. Out in front of the slider, swing and a miss. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Taylor. Fouls it back. Misses with the slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Maershala Ali is 2-0 on the season. Strike 3 called. Outside corner, 94 on the radar gun. Second strikeout of the game for Maershala Ali. Here's the replay. Was it a strike? Oh, yeah. Can't take that pitch with 2 strikes. So Samad Taylor, the designated hitter, steps up to the plate. The number 9 hitter. Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike 1. He's hitting 140. He has a homer and 1 RBI. The season is only 13 games old. The Avengers are 11-2. Hits the corner, paints it black. Count quickly, no balls, and 2 strikes on Samad. Bloop down the right field line. It is a fair ball, and it will bounce into the seats for a ground rule double. That's Samad Taylor's first double of the season, a 2-out double here in the bottom of the 3rd. Went for the catch inside that left field, checked out that right field foul line, and bounced into the seats for an automatic double. So the lineup turns over for the Mariners. Up steps Jimmy Rollins once again. Pops him up. Maershala Ali says, I'm Blade. I don't need anybody else to help me catch. And the side is, no, check that. That's 2 outs. Oh, my goodness. Thought it was 3 outs. Where's my brain? Duke Snider started off the runs today with a solo shot in the first inning for the Seattle Mariners. He's up there now with a runner in scoring position. Fastball inside, ball 1. It's 2-1 lead for the MCU, but tying run is at second. 2 balls, no strikes. Looks like Maershala is being careful. Grounder up the middle, fielded by Mackey. Cut the check. Side is retired. So at the end of 3, it's the Avengers 2. The Seattle Mariners 1. This is MLB The Show 22. So stepping up to the plate is Icarus. Richard Madden here to lead off the top of the 4th. Line drive, base hit to center field. He is an eternal leadoff single for the Avengers here in the top of the 4th. Next up, Benedict Cumberbatch had a solo home run in his first at-bat. Fastball outside, ball 1. Quick throw to first, he's back. Madden does have speed, he can steal. For those of you that are new to the live stream, I hit, I pitch, I field, but I do not run the bases. I let the computer decide when to steal. Chases high, fastball up in his eyes. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike to the Sorcerer Supreme. Fouls off the fastball, count is 1-2. Again, throw to first. Pulls it high and deep, but slicing, foul. Count will remain 1-2. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Jason Kendall. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out still. Runner at first. Top of the 4th. The MCU has a 2-1 advantage here in the second game. They won the first game of this 3-game set 6-0 yesterday. So looking to keep the winning streak alive. Inside, full count. On deck is Black Panther. That was ball 4, but fouls it off. In on his hands. And the at-bat will continue. Full count pitch from Eichhoff. Here comes. And that's ball 4. Walks him. So runners will be at first and second with nobody out. The Avengers are in a good situation. Chadwick Boseman struck out in his first at-bat. 1 for 6 in this series. 2 on, nobody out. A little late on the fastball, fouls it down the right field line, out of play for strike 1. Again late on the fastball. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Chadwick. Check the swing, pitches inside, count is 1-2. Again, runners lead off first and second here in the 4th. Nobody out. Down and in, count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chases his slider down and away. Struck him out swinging, and there's 1 out. 3rd strikeout for Eichhoff. Next up, Simu Liu hit a home run in his last at-bat. Fastball high and outside, ball 1. Runners lead off first and second. Deep fly ball to center field, but playable, makes the catch for out number 2. Didn't get under it enough. Next up, Anthony Mackie, the number 9 hitter, popped out in the 3rd, hitting .220 on the season. Switch hitter hitting from the left side. Again, runners at first and second, but now 2 outs. Jams him, pops it up, foul play. Strike 1. Swing and a miss through the slider up in the zone. 2 quick strikes on Anthony Mackie. One ball, 2 strikes. High and tight with the breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner leads off first and second. Here's the pitch from Jared. Full count. Runners will be in motion. 1 more ball and the bases will be loaded for Spider-Man. Let's see what happens. Chased ball 4. Fouls it off. Full count pitch. Here it comes. Grounder to first. Dropped. Flips it. In time. Side retired. Nice recovery from Ryan Howard over there at first base. After 3.5, it's 2-1 Avengers. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Dante Bichette steps in for the Seattle Mariners. Fastball high, ball 1. Dante Bichette. Slider outside corner. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Pops him up. Out of his crouch is Batista. Drax in fair territory makes the catch, 1 away. Next up, Ryan Howard, who's 0 for 4 in this series. Fouls it back, strike 1. Grounder to short, fielded by Mackie. Long throw, in time, cut the check. There are 2 away. Two down, bases empty. Up steps Altuve. Flew out in the 2nd. He is 0 for 1. Fastball in there, strike 1. Pace hit down the right field line, all the way into the right field corner, and it will be a double at least. He will stop at second, 2-out double for Altuve. No chance for the first baseman to make a play. Slices it the other way. Notice the changeup is not working today for Maershala Ali. So runner in scoring position for Jason Kendall, who is 0 for 1. Inside corner, strike one. Kendall's hitting 261. Inside corner again, count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Fooled him on the breaking ball off the plate. Stranded the runner at second. Side retired. End of 4. It's a 1-run ball game. MCU leads 2-1. This is MLB The Show 22. We go to the top of the 5th. Tom Holland, Spider-Man, is 0 for 2 in the leadoff spot. Lines it foul. Strike one. Not a really hot start for Spider-Man. Misses outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. He does have 4 home runs in 13 games, but pitch is high, called the strike by the home plate umpire. The count is 1-2. Struck him out on the high fastball. Got him to chase Jared Eichhoff's 4th strikeout of the game. Here's the replay. Next up, Brie Larson, 1 for 2. In the dirt, ball 1. So it's 2-1 Avengers here in the 5th inning. Ropes it. Oh, he misses it. The right fielder, Dante Bichette, makes a strong throw back in. Whiffed in right field. They're going to give Brie Larson a double, her 4th of the season. But in all honesty, that should have been an error. He should have came up with this. It's not an easy play, but went right through the glove. So runner in scoring position for Chris Hemsworth with 1 down here in the top of the 5th. Chased a pitch in the dirt. Swing and a miss, strike 1. A little anxious. Out in front of the sliders, swing and a miss. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. 2 right-handers warming in the Seattle bullpen. Felix Pena and Luis Garcia. 0-2 pitch to Hemsworth. Runner at second, 1 out. Deep fly ball down the right field line, slicing, foul. And the count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. Nice ricochet off the back wall for the Seattle Mariners. No advance from second. One ball, 2 strike count. Pops it up, foul territory. Charging is the first baseman, Ryan Howard. He will make the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 down, up steps Drax the Destroyer, Dave Bautista, who's 0 for 2 today. He's going to need a hit to get Brie Larson in from second. Let's see what happens. And that's exactly what he's going to get. Rounding third and heading home is Brie Larson. The throw to the plate is in time. Brie Larson gunned out at the plate. Tyrod Taylor goes airborne. Here's the replay. Avengers lead 2-1. Oh! Oh, I don't know. In any event, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Up steps Chris Bryant for the Mariners. He struck out in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1. 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Fly ball to right. Simu Liu is there. Makes the catch. 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 away. Tyrone Taylor, who made that great throw from left field in the previous half inning, steps up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Misses inside with the 2-seam fastball. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is Avengers Baseball on MLB The Show 22. I'm RC Robbin. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Late on the fastball. Taylor fouls it down the right field line, out of play. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Inside fastball. 2-seam action. 4th strikeout for Blade. Here's a replay. So, 2 down, bases empty. Samad Taylor, who's 1 for 1, steps up. Ground ball up the middle and through. It is a 2-out single for Samad Taylor. And he is 2 for 2 at the bottom of the batting order. Here's the replay. Just a ground ball with eyes. Lineup turns over for the Seattle Mariners. Jimmy Rollins will step up to the plate next. Fastball in there, 95 on the radar gun, strike 1. Rollins is 0 for 2 today. He's 0 for 6 so far in this series. Pops it up, charging in foul territory as Chadwick Boseman makes the catch to retire the side. End of 5 innings. It is an official ball game. The Avengers lead 2-1. MLB The Show 22. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Richard Madden singled. He is 1 for 2. Jared Eichhoff pitching well. Fastball outside, ball 1. Richard has 3 homers in his last 3 games. That's a deep drive. Back goes the center fielder in front of the wall. Leaps. Gonzo. Solo homer. 4th home run in 4 games. He is eternal. Icarus, home run number 5 on the season, and a 3-1 advantage here in the top of the 6th inning for the Hollywood Avengers. Oh, yeah. Here's the replay. Bang. Oh, straightaway center. Duke Snyder sets. Jumps. Cannot come up with it. Solo shot. Manager of the Mariners has seen enough. He makes the call to the bullpen. He wants the left-hander. Takes the ball from Eichhoff. Sean Doolittle comes in to pitch. This is his 9th appearance. No record. He has an ERA of 8.59 so far. He will face the left-handed hitter, Benedict Cumberbatch, who has a home run today. A little late on the fastball. Fouls it down the left field line, out of play, strike 1. Solo homer and a walk today. Dr. Stephen Strange. Slider off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-1 lead for the MCU. Did he go too far? Yes, he did. Couldn't hold back. Count as 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Late on the fastball. Fouls it down the left field line. Count still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deep drive to center, but this one is playable. Duke in front of the warning track makes the catch for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Next up is the late great Chadwick Boseman. He struck out twice today. He's 0 for 2. You'd have to be living under a rock to not know that Chadwick is no longer with us. Swing at the high fastball, strike 1. Colon cancer in 2020. May he rest in peace. Line drive, base hit. Wakanda forever. 1-out single for Black Panther. He's 1 for 3.
Now batting, number 8.
Oof. Next up, Simu Liu. Here's a replay of his homer in the previous at-bat. Bang! Can he do it again? Left-handed hitter against the lefty Doolittle.
Runner, yes, yes.
Oh no, he got him off the bag, and he will catch him stealing. 2 outs. Caught stealing. Base is empty. Too aggressive. And it's a lazy fly ball to left. There is Tyrod Taylor, makes the catch to retire the side. But a solo home run from Richard Madden. After 5.5, it's the Avengers 3, the Mariners 1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Up steps Duke Snider, who had a home run of his own earlier in this game.
The center fielder.
Bang.
Duke
Oof.
Snyder.
We don't need to see that again. Bottom of the 6th. Fastball inside, ball 1. Duke Snider was a Hall of Famer. Played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Grounder to second, fielded by Spider-Man. Tom Holland throws to first, in time, 1 away. Next up, Dante Bichette, 0 for 2. High fastball, called a strike by the home plate umpire. Count is 0-1. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. Grounder to first. Soaked up by Thor, Odin's son. Chris Hemsworth steps on the bag, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6.
2 down, up steps left-handed power hitter Ryan Howard, who's 0 for 2. Inside corner, strike 1. MCU leads 3-1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Second game of a 3-game set. That ball is deep, but playable for Simu Liu and right. Shang Chi makes the catch, and the side is retired. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Maershala Ali. The end of 6, 3-1, MCU. We go to the top of the 7th. New pitcher, Luis Garcia for the Mariners. This is his 8th appearance. His record is 0-1 with a 12.71 earned run average. Anthony Mackie, switch hitter, will bat from the left side, 0 for 2 against Garcia.
The shortstop, number 4.
Just gets a piece of the sinking fastball, strike 1. Imagine if the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were to play Major League Baseball against legends past and present, and that's what you have right here. Ground ball, base hit through the box. Cut the check for Captain America. Lead off single here in the top of the 7th inning. Ground ball with eyes. So the lineup for the Avengers turns over yet again. Spider-Man steps in to the box, 0 for 3 today. Grounder over to second for 1, back to first. Around the horn, double play, and just like that, there are 2 outs. Bases empty. So 2 down, bases empty. Brie Larson has a single and a double. She is 2 for 3 today. Another switch hitter in this versatile lineup, batting from the left side against Luis Garcia. Fastball outside, ball 1. Bullpen is active for the Mariners. 2 right-handers, Felix Pena and Raleigh Fingers. 1-0 count to Captain Marvel. And that's roped. Looks like it may dunk in there for a hit, and it will. And it will go over the wall for a ground rule double. That's Brie Larson's 5th double of the season. Her 2nd of the game. She is 3 hits today. She just pulls her hands in, gets it inside that right field foul line, and Bichette cannot get a glove on it before it hops over the fence. So runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Thor, Odin's son. Can't hold back, swings and misses for strike one. Little anxious. Split finger fastball, low and outside. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike to Hemsworth. Out in front of the slider, swinging to miss. Count is 1-2, and Garcia is 1 strike away from getting out of this little mini jam. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Jason Kendall behind the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner leads off second. 3-1 lead for the MCU. Garcia deals. Oh! Hemsworth doesn't agree with the call. He thought he checked the swing. In any event, get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. Hollywood Avengers lead 3-1. Take me out to the ball game. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Jose Altuve is 1 for 2 with a double. Steps up to the plate. Fastball from Maershala Ali in there for strike 1. Grounder, backhanded deep in the hole, long throw. In time, cut that check from the new Captain America. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Next up, Jason Kendall, 0 for 2. Fly ball to left. Stephen Strange makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 away. So far, an easy inning for Ali.
Now batting, third base.
Chris Bryant, third baseman, 0 for 5 in the series, does not have a hit today. Right on the edge, strike 1. High and tight, almost hits him. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. 62 pitches in the 7th. Very economical for Blade. Slider off the plate, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Nope.
Hitters count, 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck, Tyrone Taylor. Grounder up the middle, fielded on the third base side of the second base bag by Tom Holland. Makes a long throw to retire the side. End of 7. It's a 2-run ball game. Avengers lead 3-1. This is MLB The Show 22. Leading off is Dave Bautista. Has a single in the 5th. He is 1 for 3. Leads off the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss at the slider, out in front, strike 1. Right on the corner with the sinky fastball. 2 quick strikes on Bautista. Just gets a piece of the splitter to stay alive. Count remains 0-2. Can't wait to see Love and Thunder. Appearances by the Guardians of the Galaxy. Out in front of the slider, swing and a miss. He struck him out and there's 1 away. Richard Madden had a homer to center in his last at-bat. Bang! Straight away, dead center field. Can he do it again for another insurance run? 1 out here in the 8th. Chases a slider down and away. Nasty pitch. Madden's 2 for 3. Slider outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Attendance 36,711 here at T-Mobile Park in Seattle, Washington. Not a sellout. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tough pitch to lay off. Cuts across the zone. Ground ball up the middle and through. It is a base hit for Icarus. It's his 3rd hit of the ball game. And it's a 1-out single for the Avengers here in the top of the 8th inning. Here's the replay. Ground ball with eyes. Next up, Benedict Cumberbatch, 1 for 2. Solo homer. Fouls off the sinking fastball, in on his hands. Strike one. Throw to first, he's back. Chases a pitch out of the strike zone. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Cumberbatch. Again, not showing patience. Fouls off a pitch in the dirt. Trying to protect the plate. Runner leads off first. 1 out. 3-1 here in the 8th. Oh no! Ricochets off that brick wall behind the home plate. Right back to the catcher. Unable to advance on the wild pitch. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. An 0-2 count falls to 3-2. Will he be off at first on the with 1 out, full count? Let's see. And that's a line drive headed towards the left center field gap. And it will not go to the wall, but it looks like it's going to be rounding third and heading home. The throw to the plate is not in time. It is an RBI double with 1 out for Benedict Cumberbatch. His 4th double of the season, and it is a 3-run ball game here in the 8th. 4-1 Avengers. Slices it between center and left. Felix Pena comes in to relieve. 10th game out of the bullpen. Nice ERA, 2.12. No record as of yet. He will face the right-handed hitter Chadwick Boseman. Runner in scoring position at second. Fastball off the plate outside, ball 1. Chadwick is 1 for 3 with a single. Chases a high slider, count as 1 ball, 1 strike. Chadwick so far this season not doing well with runners in scoring position. Ground ball off the glove of Altuve, throws to first, not in time. It'll be an infield single. Scorer's table's going to give him a hit. Runners at first and third with 1 out. Really, really tough play to come up with it. Just knocks it down, keeps it in the infield, and almost throws him out. So 2 on for Simu Liu, 1 for 3 with a solo homer today. Out in front of the 2-seam fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. He's got a chance to score another insurance run without the benefit of a base hit. Let's see if he can get him home. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Low again, 2-1. Simu Liu is the actor who played Shang Chi. Hitters count, 3 balls and 1 strike on deck. One more ball and the bases will be loaded for Captain America. And he pulls the 2-seam fastball down the right field line, and the count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, can't keep it straight, fouls it. Count will remain full. Way out in front. Fouls off the outside fastball. The at-bat will continue. Pops it up, foul territory, left side, out of play. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded with Avengers here in the top of the 8th with 1 out. Up steps Anthony Mackie, who has a single, 2 home runs yesterday. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Swung, went too far, strike 1. 6, 4, 3, double play. Side retired, but they do get a run on the double, RBI double by Benedict Cumberbatch. After 7.5, it's the Avengers 4, the Mariners 1. Could have been much worse. Manager will go to the bullpen. Paul Bettany will warm up. In case he needs to come in, he'll come in for a 4 or 5 out save. Ali outside corner, strike 1. Tyrone Taylor is 0 for 2. Just gets a piece of the changeup. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Grounder to third from the infield grass, makes the throw, and there's 1 out. Maershala Ali, 3 strong starts in a row to start the season. Samad Taylor, a single and a double, he's 2 for 2. Got the average up to 173. Still has some work to do. Fastball in there, strike 1. Grounder to short, Mackey fields, fires, got him, 2 away. Cut that check. Lineup turns over. Jimmy Rollins is 0 for 3. Popped out in his last at-bat. Inside corner with the fastball, strike 1. He is just, Maershala Ali is just cruising. Grounder to second. Holland over to first to retire the side. 8 innings. 8 strong innings from the man who will play Blade. We go to the top of the 9th. Raleigh Fingers comes in to pitch. He's 0-3 on the season. This is his 9th appearance out of the bullpen. Gave up a home run yesterday. Tom Holland is 0 for 4. Went too far, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Manager, bullpen, Paul Bettany scheduled to put him in the game. If I score some runs, maybe he won't. Pitches outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Out in front of the slider, count is 1-2. Pulls it high and deep down the left field line, but foul. Count is 1-2. Went too far in the dirt. Strike him out. Throw him out for out number 1. And Spider-Man is 0 for 5 today. Next up, Brie Larson was 3 for 4. Outside ball 1. Julian Merriweather, right-handed pitcher, getting loose in the Mariners bullpen. Outside 2 balls and no strikes. Way out in front, pulls it foul, strike 1. In the zone, but couldn't keep it fair. Went too far on a pitch in the dirt. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases empty, 4-1 lead. Slaps at the sinking fastball. Slicing into the left center field gap. It's got a chance. It hits the top of the fence and goes out for a gonzo. Home run for Brie Larson, her 2nd of the season. An opposite field homer that hits the top of the left center field fence and kicks over for a home run. Instant insurance, 5-1 Avengers. She is Captain Marvel. Let's watch it. Doink. Next up, Chris Hemsworth. Fastball in there. Outside corner, strike 1. 0 for 3 today. Deep drive to right. Back goes the fielder, looking up. Back to back. Gunzo. Strongest Avenger. Hemsworth's 4th homer of the season. And Raleigh Fingers is getting lit up like a Christmas tree. Opposite field power from Thor, Odin's son. Dante Bichette just watches it go. Julian Merriweather, 4th outing. 2 innings pitched, giving up 4 earned runs for an 18 ERA. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. 6-1 Avengers. 12-6 curve in there, strike 1. Batista is 1 for 4. Swing and a miss at the 99-mile-an-hour fastball. That's some heat. Count is 0-2. Oh, 2 outs. Couldn't even see it. Richard Madden, 2 singles and a homer. 3 for 4 today. 2 outs, bases empty. Fouls off the high fastball, strike 1. Icarus. Line drive to center. On the warning track, makes the catch, retires the side. They score twice. Last licks for the Mariners. We go to the bottom of the 9th. They need 5 runs to tie. It's a 6-1 lead for the Hollywood Avengers. Do you want to change pitchers? No. I'm going to have Maershala Ali pitch a complete game. Duke Snider steps up to the plate. Line drive, foul. Strike 1. Way back in the 1st inning, Duke Snider hit a home run. The only run of the game so far for the Mariners. Misses outside with the fastball. Change up in there, count as 1-2. 6-1 lead here in the bottom of the 9th. Last licks. Pops it up. Batista in front of home plate. Makes the catch. 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next up, Dante Bichette, who's 0 for 3 today. Grounder up the middle. It's a 1-out single for Dante Bichette. And he is 1 for 4. They need base runners to make this a legitimate chance. Ryan Howard is 0 for 3. Down and in ball 1. Oh, past the diving attempt by Hemsworth. It'll be a single. Runners will be at 1st and 3rd with 1 out. Things are getting a little messy here in the bottom of the 9th. Slaps it past Hemsworth at 1st base and into right field corner. Next up, Jose Altuve. In there, strike 1. Misses low with the breaking ball. Count as 1 ball, 1 strike. Only 81 pitches here in the 9th inning. High and tight, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouls it out behind home plate. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners lead off 1st and 3rd. It is a 5-run lead. Charging, he will not make the catch. It is a RBI single. RBI bloop single and a 6-2 lead for the MCU. Jose Altuve. Liu could not get there for the out. Runner scores from 3rd. Jason Kendall needs to get on base. Slicing to right, there is Simu Liu makes the catch, and there are 2 away. And the Mariners are down to their final out of this game. Representing the final out is third baseman Chris Bryant. Fastball at the knees for strike one. Chris Bryant's only hitting a .158 with runners in scoring position so far this season. Grounder, third base, foul. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes, and the Mariners are down to their final strike of this game. Fouls it back. And this should do it. Lazy fly ball to Cumberbatch in left. Makes the catch to retire the side. Ball game over. Avengers win 6-2. And they take the first 2 games of this 3-game series on the road at T-Mobile Park in Seattle. They go now 10 games over 500 in April. They're 12 wins and 2 losses. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show 22. I'm RC Robbin. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Avengers Baseball. Player of the game, Brie Larson, 4 for 5 with a homer. Maershala Ali, of course, complete game win. 2 earned runs. 7 hits, 4 strikeouts. Or better yet, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Jared Eichhoff with the loss. So, thank you so much for watching. Actually, let's exit the post game really quickly, confirm the exit while we're on stream to show the current standings. Do this every once in a while. Faces of the franchise. Okay. Right here. Sim through the date. Gets us to Elizabeth Olsen, who is 1-1. Next game up, Elizabeth Olsen versus Vida Blue. Two pitchers in need of a turnaround. Calendar. 3.5 game lead over the Texas Rangers, who are 9-6 in the American League West. Avengers are 12-2. So thank you for watching. I will see you again soon for some more Avengers baseball. Take care of yourself.